morning, dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the news of Camelot. Today's Thursday, February 25th, 2021, and Flame, before we introduce one of your friends, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, dragons. And Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 6:46 in the morning, and it's going to set at 5:58. And last Thursday, dragons, we didn't have school. We had a pleasant surprise with the weather, so we put the news back to Friday. But guess what? We wanted to save this for you because we got a very fun postcard in the mail a week ago, and we saved it, right? And we wanted to read it to you, but look at this. This is really cool. You'll love it. Dear Flame, I always love hearing about all of your friends. I found this picture and want you to have it. I loved the show that you featured last year with the Walrus. Do you have any more information on your buddy? Sincerely, Karina from New Hampshire. Look at that. So Karina remembers that we did a show on walruses. She found this really cool picture on walruses, and she said she remembered a show last year about walruses. And Karina, and maybe some other people, want to know a little bit more about walruses, and that is one of your friends, right? And we probably know that Flame has some things in common with the walrus, maybe some things that he doesn't have in common with the walrus, but let's test it out, right, dragons? So let's see what you know already about Flame's friend, the walrus. Are they herbivores, which means they eat only plants? Are they carnivores, which means they eat only meat? Or are they omnivores, which means they are both plant eaters and meat eaters? What do you think, Flame? That's right, they are considered carnivores because their primary diet is meat. And they have all kinds of different meat products that they eat, but not what you might think is just fish. They might eat fish, but they might eat these little things called mollusks, and they might eat other small things like worms, but ultimately they are carnivores. The walrus, are they predators, which means they are on the hunt? Are they prey, which means they are hunted? Or are they both, predator and prey? What do you think? That's right, very good, Flame. They are both. So we know that they're already predators because they are meat eaters, but they are prey for things like killer whales, right? Or even polar bears. So you gotta be extra careful. And walruses, their number one threat to a walrus is climate change, actually. It's not necessarily something that's hunting them. It's actually that the ozone layer is getting thinner and it's getting warmer. So we got to be on the lookout for that. So walruses, dragons, are we least concerned about their population, which means that there are plenty of them to go around the world? Are they threatened, which means their numbers are going down? Or are they endangered, which means that there are only a few of them remaining? Ooh, I think I got you, Flame. They are threatened because there are a lot of them in certain groups in certain places in the world, but they are not abundant because of climate change. All right, here's a fun one, dragons. So walrus have these huge tusks, right? See this? Karina found this really cool picture with the tusks, right? So walruses, which walrus types have tusks? Do males have tusks? Do females have tusks? Or do both males and females have tusks? What do you think, Flame? Oh, you got it. Very good. The answer is both. Both males and females have tusks. You might have picked one over the other, but Flame did not. So good, both. And finally, dragons, where can we find walruses? Do walruses live in the Arctic Ocean, which means they live very, very north? Do they live in the Atlantic Ocean? Or do they live in the Pacific Ocean? Or maybe, just maybe, they live in all three, all the above. What do you think, Flame? Yeah, you're onto something, because dragons, you'll notice it's green. Flame is green, and that's what he would choose. All of the above. Walruses can be found all over the globe, even with their threatened state. But you know how, Flame, have you ever tried to eat a tire? Right? Have you ever tried to just really bite down into a tire? No? Well, if you were to bite a tire, that's like biting a walrus. And walruses have these very thick, rubbery skin cells that allow them to stay warm in these very cold climates. They're filled with blubber. That fat storage allows them to stay warm. But ultimately, when predators do get near them, they have to get through this very thick layer of rubbery skin. And that allows them to move around on the ice and move from place to place. Those big tusks, not only are they defense mechanisms, but they also help walruses get out of the water, out of the especially icy water. They can plant their tusks down into the ice and climb out. Walruses are all kinds of colors. Walruses have a cinnamon-looking color, right? But when they get cold, in the cold water, they might turn white in white skin. And then when they get warm, if it does happen to get warm, their skin might turn a little pink, almost like getting a sunburn. They don't get a sunburn, so don't worry, Flame. They have these fun whiskers. They always are together. They're very social animals. And ultimately, dragons, they are friendly. So if you get a moment and you need a good walrus fact, you can come to Flame. Or if you have something that we would love to learn about, please send it our way. Another fun friend of Flame. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the birthday box. I don't know if any walruses have any birthdays today. I gotta think there's at least one out there that has a birthday. But nevertheless, dragons, we have dragons that have birthdays today, including Syed Usman Cheshti in 6th grade. Syed Usman, happy birthday to you. Bridget Laughlin. Wow, Bridget in 4th grade. Happy birthday, Bridget. Isaiah Ventura in 1st grade. Happy birthday, Isaiah. Kareem Osman in pre-K. Kareem, happy birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons that have a birthday. So we already started our show with mail, right, Flame? So let's see if we have any more mail. Right there, way in the back. Let's see here. It says, Dear Flame, I have a question for you. Do you like Legos? I know I do. I like the way they click into place. I also have a joke. What tools do you need for math? What tools do you need for math? Well, you need a ruler. You probably need a pencil, right? And you need multipliers. That's a good one. Multipliers. You know, like if you go, yeah, I know. Ha ha. Corny joke. Have a great day from Rebecca Wilson in 6th grade. Rebecca, that is hilarious. Thank you for the joke. And we should make sure we're on the lookout for our multipliers. Dragons, it is getting close to the end of February, but it's still acceptance month. And there are a bunch of students that got together and made a really cool video about what it means to show acceptance to one another. Check it out.
We can show kindness to everyone by saying hi to people.
I show my kindness by helping my sister. I show kindness because I give drawings to people.
I show kindness to all by playing with friends when they're sad. It means to accept other people when they need it and to accept people even though they're different from me, maybe.
You can be kind to everyone by including everyone in a game you're playing.
You can be kind by making things for everyone that you know and everyone that you meet.
I can show kindness by being nice to my friends and playing with them.
Great job, kids. And Flame, acceptance is for everyone. No matter what our differences are, no matter what we might be going through, showing acceptance for one another makes all of us better. So no matter what happens in your lifestyle, or you might be going through something that's difficult in the moment, know that there are people out there that will accept you just for who you are, and you doing the same makes the Camelot community that much stronger. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Slono. We hope you have an awesome day today, Dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.